you take, the luckier you get. So people need to learn to take one big risk a day. Every day take a risk and build up that risk muscle, because risk is where success comes.
Risk must be taken for the greatest. Hazard in life is to risk nothing.
Take the biggest fucking risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time.
I think that most people, the reason that they lack success in their life is that they lack the courage to make the decisions that need to be made to put them in the position that they want to be in.
You can get so scared, and you can be so easily lulled into the idea that good is good enough, that feeling safe and comfortable is what you should always be looking for. That way of thinking in your 20s in particular, dead fucking wrong. I want you to start to create this mindset of taking risks and going big.
All right. Welcome. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Let me make sure the volume's good. Yeah, volume's good. Volume's good. Don't forget, guys, smash the like button if you're on YouTube. We're triple dog streaming right now. All right, so we got it over on Kick. Shout out to the people on Kick. Shout out to the people on YouTube. Subscribe, post notifications. You know the drill. You're on X. Follow me, man. Damn you, follow me on X, all right? Retweet this. Get them out there. Let them know. Let them know we're here. How many people out there on Pulsechain stream every day? Why did stream yesterday? Super wrecked. Such bad allergies. I'm on Claritin today. Yesterday was Benadryl, so I would have fell asleep. I would have just fell asleep on the stream. Couldn't do it. Always remember, not a financial advisor. We're damn sure not a professional. It's cryptocurrency. You gotta do your own research. Don't ever allow an influencer on any social media platform out there to influence you when it comes to cryptocurrency, because you could get wrecked. You could lose it all. By gosh. All right. Also, Mondays, good old Mondays, are always going to be reserved for members only videos. All right. Get exclusive content. You can wake me up with a coffee. It's $2.99 a month. Actually, you know what? Coffee. Where could you get a coffee for $2.99? Maybe 5 years ago. It ain't $2.99 anymore. Not even the coffee, the black coffee at McDonald's is $2.99. I don't think. So if you want to give me an OG coffee, like back in the day, back when they did have a dollar menu, members only link is in the description here on YouTube. Join me. And any extra content, throughout the week, when I get some alpha, we'll make it happen, right? But take it back to the OG McDonald's menu. Ain't a dollar menu no more, bro. It's like a buy two for $4 for $5. I'm like, damn, dog, I'm trying to feed some kids. I got 5 of these guys back here. I'm trying to feed them for all of their $10. You telling me I gotta pay $2 for every sweet and sour sauce now? After 2, you get 2 for free. And then it's like $1 each. Ridiculous. It's about to be $5 each. You see Elon Musk out there funding our backs, man. He's not funding our back. He's funding the United States of America president. I don't know what's going on. We talked about this in the live stream a few days back, where I thought it was just like mainstream media drama. You know how they always try to stir things up. But let's get to the chat really quick. Lucky, a member, has said R2R is on the Epstein list. Have a good day. It took me a minute to think about that, Epstein. Man, you know why I would say it would be a good reason to be on that list? Because you have to be a rich SOB to be on that list. So hell yeah, if someone wanted to say I was on that list, I would want to be, just for the simple fact of being in that type of money. Now, would I be dibbling and dabbling and all that stuff going on that island now, man? Look at me. I'd probably be the guy that's mowing the lawn out there, taking care of the maintenance. You know, take a look at me. I look tore up today because my eyes are like, oh, let me take a minute. What's up, Audi? Audi C. What up? Another member in the house. Got a lot of members in the house today. Looks like Wrapped Pulse all-time chart right now. Look like the look at that Bitcoin. What's going on? What the? Is that Bitcoin? Let me take a look here. Hold on. This is just a rug. Can the devs do something? Did somebody rug this token? Hey, but who's been your guy, right? Who's been your guy? That's been saying, hey, what goes up must go down. Everyone getting like super soaker excited lately. Like BlackRock just bought $65 million in ETH. Good for them, man. You know how many millions of dollars there was in institutional money that bought the last top in the last cycle? A lot. Now they're up. But they considered that everything they put their money in is a long-term investment. So eventually they'll be up in crypto, even if they get the top of this cycle, which they don't care. These companies have been around for decades. All right, they can go spend $100 million right now. It dipped, they'll DCA real hard. And then they'll buy more as the dippity dip. They'll buy the dippity dip and the dippity dip or the dippity dip's cousin. And they're cool. They're looking at the 5-10 year. They're not here to scalp 10%, 20%, even 50%, really. So it doesn't surprise me that people get excited when big money comes in. It just lets me know, like, you haven't been parked in this crypto industry very long, right? You must not have been, but it's okay to get excited. El Macho, what's up? Welcome. PTGZ Maxi, what's OG cooking for dinner? You really get into the Pulsechains OG Webchef is cooking, all right? Bitcoin looking like Pulse. Oh no, let's go see. Let's look at Pulsechain. Pulsechain not doing too bad. Let me give it a good refresh. And guys, don't forget, this week, right? You can see up there in the upper corner there or down below. Go to dexfi.com/bonds. This week's sponsor of the official R2R live stream channel. This week's sponsor, DexFi. They're doing well, man. Listen closely. A lot of you are in Pulsechain. A lot of you are married to a lot of different chains. But if you spread out, right, you like to make passive income. If you don't want to worry about the dips that keeps on dipping, or if Elon Musk is funding the president, or if the market's crashing and you want to park it, set it, forget it, earn passive income, come to dexfi.com/bonds. Right now, APR is 115.92%. Invest in your treasury bonds, earn a piece of the pie, and earn USDC. All right. Let's get back to Pulsechain. 4 zeros and a 309, down 4.9%. So we're going to go lower, but we'll see how low we get by tomorrow. All right. Bitcoin's in free fall mode right now. Goes below 100K. You're talking panic central. And Big James Wynn got liquidated. About $105,000 Bitcoin. People, I've been saying it. Zodies, flying over my head. I want to buy more lower. Keep it going, Elon and Trump. Yeah. Throw the bro. Come on, Elon. What else you got? Tell me that tell me something I haven't heard yet. Get it going. Take a look at Tesla stock. Trump supporters are in divorce mode. Okay, let's take a look at the Tesla stock. Got a text from the wife. Oh, just in from the wife. Elon posted on X that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files and that he should be impeached and JD Vance should take over. Guys losing it. Woo! Oh man, that just got heated up. Hey, it's Thursday. Let me hit you with my man. That is crazy. He's saying Trump is on the Epstein list. That's why I got the comment earlier. I was like, but I got the breaking news. My wife just hits me with the breaking news. She just comes in like when Elon's talking smack, you know. But hey, man, some of you are a little worried about the bags. You're probably like, we'll hit Elon with the daddy chill.
Daddy chill.
What the hell is even that?
Oh man. Trump's on TV live responding. Let's pull it live. We'll get into what OG's cooking, but damn. Let me take a look really quick. It's crazy. Elon, like, hey, bro, you might catch a. You asking for it, bro. Let's look.
Office, the national murder rate has plummeted by 28%. It's going down largely because of what you're doing. I'm also deeply grateful to the National Fraternal Order of Police for its resounding endorsement of the One Big Beautiful Bill, which is moving along very nicely with great support. It's a great bill. It's a bill that's going to cut taxes more than any bill we've ever put in the history of our country. It's going to cut costs and expenses by $1.6 trillion, which is the biggest cut in expenses ever. And it's going to do so many other things. You know, our country is doing record business right now.
All right, I'll listen on the other part, but because Trump will go on and on about, like, you know, hey, I did this and that. But Bitcoin's dropping right now. There's a lot of fear going on. Holy smokes. What a time to live stream. Let's look at liquidations. Let me answer some questions I got in the chat. I ain't going to leave you hanging. All right. Oh, wait. My man, Digital Money Marcus. Hold up. He says something about that Tesla stock. Now let's look at the stock market right now. Right? Because I was going to listen to Trump, but he goes on and on and on. And I just want to get to the meat and the cheese, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Do I have Tesla on this? Yeah, it's the top loser. Let's see. Yahoo's taking a minute. Man. Damn, Gina. Hold on. Is this just the allergies I'm just not seeing clearly? Hold up, bro. And like the rest of the stock market's not doing too bad. Man. Rough day for Elon. It's gonna make him angry. He's gonna keep on talking smack. Let's look at liquidations for the past 24 hours. So much money's being destroyed. So long positions, 570.38 million have been liquidated. We gotta catch up with the chat. Hey bro, what's good with Exploited you posted about? Good guy. Who's behind it? I don't see a TG. Gotta be a member. Members only. Talked about it Monday. Hey, you want to buy me a coffee? Get the alpha, but it's on the watch list. Go do some research, bro. Get into the blockchain. I want to say it like on camera, like. It's not coming out. Save for the members only. But go do some research, bro. I tried. Let me try again. It ain't coming out, man. I'll give myself a brain aneurysm. Let's go. Let's get go. Greeting from Netherlands. Let's get go. Let's get go, bro. Let's get go. Let's get lit. Let's get go. Let's LFG go. We're on YouTube. That's how I can say it. Oh man. 101 212. This is all taking me by surprise. What's up, Archon? Shout out to a member. Lucky. Hey, I saw what you did there, Lucky. Let's see. Yeah, we talked about exploited on Monday. And our speculation. And the evidence that we looked at. And the things that would just, if you know, you know. Elon said, what? Let's freaking go. Full cage, match battle royal. Strange statement. Hey, Willie B. Long. Shout out to Willie B. Long, man. Loyal subscriber, always in the chats, always leaving comments. Listen, the market's down, but Willie B's in the house. Willie B is in the house. Let's hit him with the Carlton. Oh man, what a day! let's get into talk about OG. What's he cooking? You gotta be alert, man. 17 minutes in. Now we're gonna barely talk about OG Webchef. There's a whole lot going on, man. There's a whole lot going on. But the chef is cooking, bro. The chef's been cooking. All right. I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat, right? We're all sitting at the table right now. Chef, let us know. Hey, I'm going to get going on this cook right now. We're going to have a chili cookout. I'm going to turn off the bots. There's going to be some volatility. Strap on your seatbelts. I got this, right? And he's talking about the vaults that are soon to come. Announcement dropped earlier. What was it, like 10 a.m. PST? That there will be an announcement, I don't know, like hours, a day from now, like 36 hours, I heard, from now. From 10 a.m. So that would be like 10 o'clock my time tomorrow night, Friday. Here's the thing, guys. This is going to be a DApp, right? Like a website, a UI we can connect to. There's going to be game theory. There's going to be income streams. There's going to be strategies. There's going to be all the things that he has talked about and released as far as being public that he's working on. And he's said, like, hey, I'm excited. He's been talking about this. So we sit at the table anticipating and speculating a whole lot of things we don't know. We can guess. We can come up with wild guesses. Maybe some of our guesses are right. Okay. And a lot of us are sitting and remember, it's like you're fiending for it, like, oh my God, I need a tip pail. Where is the ball? Because you're getting like that ROI. So it's just like when you cut yourself cold turkey from anything. You ever drink a lot? I did. I used to smoke a lot. Smoking a lot's a prime example. Like wake and bake, smoke every break. That's what I did with my life. Wake and bake, smoke all day on my breaks, lunch, breakfast, dinner. I smoked. When I finally went cold turkey, dude, I didn't even know how to enjoy my food. I didn't laugh. I didn't even enjoy Netflix or movies. Everything sucked. So when the ROI got taken away from Remember, cut off while he works in the vaults, it's just been like, it's like kicking on something. right? On your Monday stream. It's members only. If you want to be a member on YouTube, we do members only videos on Monday. There's streams, $2.99 a month. Links in the description of YouTube. So yeah, it's like just kicking a drug, man. We've been printing, getting used to it, loving it, right? So we're just fiending for it. Just help me pick up where the divs at, and for the greater good, right? He's in there, you know, shuffling up the eggs, grinding up the onion, tossing this out, telling the homie over there in the back to bring the, you know, whatever it may be. And as we waited to anticipate, I started to think about things. And it's PulseChain as a whole, right? We want new users. We want new users. The biggest thing that brings users to a successful blockchain, or what's made them successful, and I think about it because I've been around for a long time and it didn't even hit me, is UIs. Outside of your typical like Uniswap, which would be Uniswap would represent PulseChain, and the exchange being PulseX, right? PulseX would represent PulseChain as Uniswap represents Ethereum, for where you swap, you know, more than most volume happens. But interacting with dApps, right? This is not just, you know, we're not just talking meme tokens. I'm talking like the interaction with the big protocol, whether that be like a lending platform, DeFi, high risk, low reward, no risk, no reward, whatever it may be. We're missing that like really, really sticky dApp. Right? So there is a, or on PulseChain that give us outside of PulseX or Plsx or even an exchange, but a DeFi DApp. There's no lending protocol on PulseChain, right? But if you have a user UI that represents the reward system that we've been getting since the beginning of when I got into OG's tokens, imagine the influencers like myself that can go on there and show these UIs, show the interaction, show the gains, something sticky that you'll always be like, I gotta go to OG's vaults, and you know, and you start seeing the face of that vault all over, you know, social media, and it grows, and people see what you make. People see that there's something to interact. There's a website to go to. It gives you something to get excited about, to visit on a daily basis. And there's been a lot of dApps I've done like that. It lasted years, lasted months, lasted days, but they were fun interactions while they were hot. And that has yet to happen on a scale that has been like widely accepted on PulseChain, or let alone even work. And he has had my, I guess you can consider me a client, a user, right? He's had me as a user in R2R since February with myself and whoever got in after me. And there was those that were there before me. Shout out to Cyphex who got me in. That's a solid, 4 months of interacting with the smart contracts. No UI, none of that. So imagine I had a place to go. Not just deck screener, but a place to go see gains. And you add some GameFi, some tokenomics, you sprinkle some OG sauce on it, you dice it up, and you have this ecosystem on a DeFi DApp that's on popping. A lot of great things could come of this. And I'm excited to see this happen, right? And it's going to open up the doors, because it's going to be like Finfesta, which is like, I consider the face of the ecosystem, right? You either know about it or you don't. You're parked in it or you're not. But imagine having something that is going to onboard people, whether they're new users from within PulseChain, but also has the ability to bring new users from the outside, from other chains. And this is, you know, part of the cook. You know, when we get to the chili cookout, and we know OG's not just a copy and paste guy, we're going to see something we've never seen before. And if you followed me for a long time, you know, I've done a lot of dApps. I've been doing that for years. You know, I'll be on camera talking about it. And those that, you know, follow me and other influencers, it's addicting. It's sticky. To have a user interface to see the money you're making and that visual being there, other than like, hey, yeah, I'm making 1% per day. Oh, cool. How does it work? Well, yeah, it works like this. Imagine all that explained on the site. All that experience can happen in real time, right in front of your face. You can see the money, whatever ROI it is, and your participation depends on what you make within this platform. However, those tokenomics are going to work, right? It's going to be crazy. This is happening soon, right? And it can rock Pulsechain in the most positive way going forward. Everybody on Pulsechain should be supporting this man right now. This is the moment that's so big for the entire chain while prices are down, is shooting out an innovative DeFi user interface DApp where it can potentially be the visual people need, the stickiness that people, you know, are going to feel to arrive on the site, continue to go, have that addicting feeling, have fun, earn money, be able to, you know, present it on a UI, and then people find out about it. That's a good onboarding tool. dApps are so important. We've seen so many dApps on Binance Smart Chain that succeeded. They brought tons of new users, hundreds of thousands migrated from other chains to find these dApps, to learn about them, to earn, change their life, a lot of things. So we've seen what he can do. We see how hard he works. We see the team around him now. Hums, 3D Rect. These people are fighting for the chain to bring not only a stream of passive income, but they're putting so much volume on the chain. Everyone should be rooting for this to succeed. Everybody. And you don't have to be a participant, but if you're on Pulsechain, you better damn well hope and dream and believe and manifest that this could be one of the big positive things outside of core tokens. There are not people that are interested in buying a core token chart like Hex when it's down 99%. They're not. I believe in it. Maybe some of you do. But outside of my beliefs, no. If they're going to come to Pulsechain, it's going to be to earn money. Money. It's going to be to have passive income streams, opportunity, and a depth. People need to see things. People need a UI. People need to interact. And they need to understand how the mechanics work. And that will all be laid out. You best believe if they have some crazy, never-seen DApp, DeFi tokenomics, it's going to be displayed there. And I think this is something big for Pulsechain. And I believe in Chef, okay? I believe in 3D. I believe in Hums, even though Hums is kind of taking a back seat, you know, because he was like bot operations. He said, hey, I don't code. But listen, man, you ever hear Hums when he's in a VC or when he's in chat? That guy goes to work, all right? He controls the crowd. Right? Crowd gets a little worked up. They start throwing stuff, start talking, hey, man, like, let me handle you real quick. Calm down. All right, I got this. And then he's there when the hype's there, you know, to answer questions, to be there for the community. Everyone has played their role, all right? You can call him like the community commander-in-chief of the community, right? But he goes on there, his voice, his conviction, his belief in OG. You hear Hums on a VC chat, you're going, all right, homie, I hear you. All right, let's get it, right? That's what he's done for me. So I look and I go, hey, man, we got a solid team here. And I've talked to 3D Rect quite a bit. I know his, how would I put it? His position and his mindset, right? And it's to shake up the space and do right by people. I know Chef works hard, so there is a solid team, a solid foundation of people with good morals that are behind this, and relentlessly, even though things get tough. When things get tough, I can't even count on how many fingers and hands or how many pieces of paper that you give me. How many developers have given up when times get rough? Hell, when the price goes down, charts red, give up, right? I've seen developers walk away from projects that did so well, that had hundreds of thousands of users, and walk away, right? Not these guys. They keep working, they keep building, they keep fighting, they keep on trucking. So if that's not enough for you, I don't know what is, because you don't get that anywhere else in crypto. Okay, you don't. No one is going to hand deliver you a team of people like this that give more about your money than you. All right. And although things get tough and the market in Pulsechain is rough, even the market in Bitcoin, the overall cryptocurrency space, you're not going to find the developers that do this. All right. So I'm a big fan of these dudes. Speaking of that, I'm a fan of 3D. Yeah, me too. He's been giving us enough alpha in the chat to keep us in our positions comfortably. Yeah, I'm a big fan of them too. 3D puts in work. He literally does manual work in the day and codes all night. Exactly. Thanks for the call. Hey. OG says all the time, I rise to the occasion. Nobody's going to get me down. It's a personal challenge. You all will see. Forex Shark left me on the street corner. Prime example. That dude had hundreds of thousands of users. Had the most addicting DApp. Great experience for a lot of people. Especially if you're an influencer. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to kick it, bro. You're an influencer. You're making way over the top of what anybody with the max capability was for somebody who wasn't an influencer. Shit, you're golden, right? Even without, you're in early, you made a lot. He walked away when times got rough. Okay? Now listen. At the end of the day, when ecosystems like this have been stretched out, because FinFest has been around longer than PTGC. Remember, it got in February. I think it came out in November of 2024. So it came out before my time of entering. However, right? This has been a token FinFesta that's been going on for almost the entire duration to practically as far as Pulsechain's been around, right? And still putting in work, still developing. Okay, nobody is going to care more than these dudes. And they've proven that. All right, ROI's up, down, people complaining, come up with a solution. Remember, this is all an experiment. We're lucky that this code works. Things go down, they working on it again, and constantly just developing, constantly just trying to fix things. And it's not an easy task to do on a chain that's like mass extraction mode. Look what the entire chain does on a pump. We even got the sacrifice money in February to come heavy of early 2024, pumped Pulsechain to sack prices and PulseX right there, and it dumped. All right. The Pulsechain community has been underwater for 2 years plus now, and they sell on every pump. So you're in an extraction chain in the most difficult environment. These guys got some tough skin. All right. They're tough, like armadillo tough. Tough skin, right? Armadillo. Hey, man, I heard they got a hard shell, right? Best example to come up with. Those people out there in Texas with the armadillos on the side of the road. But anyways, I look forward to tomorrow. We're 24 hours away plus from learning about it, experiencing it, maybe it's an announcement of an announcement. Maybe it's an announcement. We got another 2 days, but we're coming up soon where it could launch, right? I'm just assuming the announcement's going to be there's going to be a launch. Maybe it happens like a day after. I don't know, man. Don't. I don't know. However, when it happens, which seems to be soon, this can change a lot for us guys, right? And PulseChain is down right now. Attack mode. This is where I'm in attack mode. I have to become overly aggressive, like a raccoon that gets someone trying to catch a raccoon to get aggressive. If you know the raccoon thing I'm saying, then you know. Anyways, yeah, unbelievable time to be alive. Unbelievable time. Unbelievable. I heard Trump's done talking too, by the way. I'm excited. It's just not another token, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to be a development of some kind of form of passive income. That's what they do, right? So, I see a lot of speculation out there of tokens and this and that and team play, and we're about to find out. I'm excited. He's cooking. We're about to eat, guys. We're about to eat while the market's going down. I'm ready to participate, right? I'm ready. PulseChain is grateful. We need new protocols to launch and draw attention. Yes. Imagine when this DApp comes out. Hear me out here. OG started a new wave of meta of tokens. Printers coming out now, left and right. Now, when he puts a face to whatever these vaults are, in a form of a DeFi DApp, there is going to be somebody the very second it launches trying to duplicate and make replicas, forks, whatever you want to call it, and do their own style. It's going to inspire people to build dApps. We need builders. We need more dApps. There ain't dApps and protocols, very many on PulseChain, like at all. None that I visit on a daily basis. None. For me personally. There might be some I'm not aware of, but it's going to inspire, and it could create a chain reaction of builders who come out with a lot of good stuff. So dare challenge yourself and see what OG and 3D and Hums and the guys put together, and some smart developers get together and come up with their own twist, their own, style. It could start a meta of dApps. It's only going to bring users to PulseChain. Do you understand? He's just not helping with passive income, but he's about to start something that could really drive a lot of new users and volume, new users, purchasing power, more money into the system. It's big for the chain, right? I appreciate what is about to happen. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't know how it works. I don't know anything about the code. I just know he's telling you it's coming. And he's cooking. I'm at the table right now with my plate out like, hey, I'm ready to eat, dog. I'm ready to eat. And I got your back. I said it the other day, like I'm tore up with these ROIs, like chasing them and all that. I'm like, I'll show them Finfista and buy a Tropa, right? All the Tropa tokens, right? That's what I talked about recently. Doesn't mean I don't believe in OG, because I'm here to stand up and say, hey, when he brings this to the table, this is for not only the glory, but this one's for all of PulseChain. And I live stream every day at about PulseChain. All right? Practically every day except for yesterday. Practically every day. You're going to see my face. And I'm going to go balls to the wall to make sure that anybody, right, that's going to listen is going to hear me talk about these new vaults. And I'm going to help the good fight, because I believe in OG, and I've seen what he does. I've seen his efforts. I've seen his belief. I am a full-blown just fan of what it has done and the meta it started, that I've made money on some of the tokens that have come out. And then this DApp is just the most exciting aspect of it, right? So let's see. These Solana degens are going to need somewhere to go after they lose their asses a pump fund launch. 10 billion market cap, or number 12 in crypto and all crypto at launch. Jeez. Ooh. Crazy. Let's go Animal Farm, right? I mean, walked off on that, right? You know, like abandoned. Like, you know how Brenda had a baby? Tupac talked about it. Animal Farm got straight up tossed in the garbage can. Like, what happened? What happened? What do we have? 40 minutes? I gotta pick up the kids soon. I told myself this math attack, I was finally gonna go lay down. We're about to go to 100, below 101. Oh, Daddy saved me. Oh man. Look at that. It is what it is. We got some exciting things coming. Thing about dApps is I've made money in the bear market, made money in the bull market, and saw people still drive users via dApps. So shout out to OG, shout out to 3D, shout out to Hums, shout out to anybody I'm missing on the squad. I don't know everybody, but if I'm missing you, you know, but you're under the OG umbrella, shout out to you. I'm excited for this announcement. I think this is going to be the biggest thing on PulseChain. I am not even kidding you. All right, I'm a core token believer. But I also am a blockchain believer of PulseChain. And for that to succeed, things of this nature, things with the magnitude of volume and participation and stickiness and new users it can bring, the meta it can start, the domino effect. My gosh. I'm pumped. I'm ready to get some. Don't forget, before we go, this week's sponsor, if you're looking on base chain, go visit dexfi.com/bonds. Get your piece of the pie in that DexFi treasury. APR is 120.89%. Doom, doom, doom. Get them gains. Doesn't matter if the market's going down. Get them gains. All right, guys. Don't forget, pound the like button. Share this all over social media network. If you're not following me on Kick, links in the description. You got to sign up. I'm a loser over there, but I'll be a winner. And because I'm relentless. I'm relentless. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Damn it. Pound the like button. Members only, links in the description. For the price of a coffee from like 8 years ago, $2.99 a month, join me for some extra content. Yeah, no.
I wake up in the morning, telegram in hand, on to our community, the coolest in the land. Cheese cream drops a joke, got me laughing loud. Then I start to scroll down through the daily crowd. Who's the OG Prince, lighting up the zone? Is it Dama Beast or Sav on the throne? Or maybe it's Friday, Flexmas is here. Time to throw some gains and flex without fear. I toss out some questions, looking for the signs. And Sign Fix is ready, dropping out for lines. I keep on reading, can't look away. Those spicy emojis make my whole day. Then someone yells exit, get off PulseChain. But I ride the waves through pleasure and pain. I live in a limbo of hope and despair, but we're all in this boat and I'm proud to be there. Yeah, I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game. I might end up wrecked, burned by the flame, but I'm with the best crew in this wild DeFi game.